18 years is a hell of a long time, huh? 12. I can math. I can math. It's 12. It's 12. I know how to math. Either way, it's a long time, huh? I still don't think your mom's forgiving me. And I don't know why she would. She knows the truth. You don't really forget your aunt screaming at you in the middle of the hospital. I don't know why it's hitting harder this year. Maybe I do. All I know is tomorrow I want to stay in bed curled up, my head under the covers. Because at the end of the day, it's my fault that you're not here. It's my fault that you didn't get to be the person you were meant to be. It's my fault I ended up in the mess that I ended up in. And part of me can't help but think that the life that I've had to lead is because I killed you. That it was my punishment. Because I still don't understand why I survived and you didn't. And I don't think I'm ever going to understand it. I should have let you drive. But I didn't. I didn't. You died. An innocent person died. And in comes Casey's dad, making it all go away. He made it all go away for the small price of me owing the rest of my life to his fucking family. probably disappointing that I'm fucking drinking. And you'd be cringing that I'm shooting rum instead of whiskey. I've never really been a whiskey kind of gal. You know that? Just rough, man. I'd like to think that you'd be proud. I mean, I don't think this is the life you thought that your little cousin would have, but I think you'd be proud of the things that I've done. Okay, maybe not everything that I've done, but like the deputy chief thing, I think you'd be pretty proud of. But that was... It's never my dream. So it was yours. And I took that from you. I think you'd get along with me, so. At least I hope you would. I think your dad would hate him, though. Then again, your dad was always more protective of me than my own, so. That'd be no surprise. I, heard your little sister got married a couple months ago. Obviously, I wasn't invited, but, you know, there's that whole everyone back home thinks I'm dead thing, so can't exactly invite a dead woman to a wedding. Even with the trial, they still... I don't think it's, they literally think I'm dead anymore. I think it's just I'm dead to them. But that was the case even long before I left Casey. Everything else. I was dead to them the day you died. I can't really blame them for that, you know? Though, I think the Warren side of the family still thinks I'm actually dead, so there is that, but they were never really the brightest branch on the family tree. Huh?
Hello.
You found who?
His name was Bob Sterwin.
Really annoying Australian guy?
Yeah. I'm wearing jorts, is what he said.
He washed up?
Yeah, he was just walking around. He was in Antarctica. He like sent out distress signals and shit.
I hate Bob Sturwin.
Oh, I didn't know that. If I'd known that, I wouldn't have given him a ride.
No, I hate him because after Sanguine, he kept making sly comments about EMS. Oh my god, is the EMS going to bomb me?
Oof.
Fuck
Oof.
that guy.
Well, we took him to MRP. I guess he's a cop again.
Oh dear god. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. He's Barrick's little shadow.
I guess that was the big dogs he
Yeah.
was talking about.
Yeah, big dog Barrick.
Yeah. All new to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I fucking can't stand him. I had to shame myself during so many PD meetings.
Okay. Well, he's out about. I don't know what he's doing, but
God, I was hoping he had drowned.
Jesus, honey.
Don't understand. I took that
Well,
shit personal.
all right, Michael Jordan. Uh, we're just selling up behind the ammunition right now.
Alright.
Um, I will see you in a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Hello. It's just a little. Because I don't think I'm going to stream tomorrow. And tomorrow's like the actual anniversary of her cousin's death. So V is taking a little time today. Because she is probably staying in most of tomorrow or keeping to herself most of tomorrow. The sunglasses she's wearing. So I was trying to think of like an article of clothing she could pull out that would have belonged to her cousin. And I'm going with the sunglasses because it's easy. Because like a lot of the stuff that would make sense for her to have wouldn't fit under the cut. And sunglasses are nice and easy. Ah. I thought about a hat, but I didn't like a lot of the options. The photo that's there is one of her and her cousin on their high school graduation day. Because like that was the party that they were at was like a graduation kind of deal. You know, no parents, anything like that. I know how to spell shake off. I also know how to do this. We're not going to Chumash. No, we want that. We are going to another one of our spots. But I think tomorrow might be part Callie, part me just not being on server and just doing stuff that I need to get done around the house. A proper day off. V will probably be out and about in spurts, not like for hours at a time. God damn it. There's no way this doesn't end in a hospital trip, right? This, oh, maybe not. There we go. But, the TLDR, the accident that killed her cousin was 100% Veronica's fault. If you're new around here. And it set her life on the trajectory that leads to her moving to Los Santos. So in some ways she wishes she could go back in time and change it. In others, she's like, well, I would have never moved to Los Santos, and I never would have met Mason. And, like, she's like, I wouldn't have the people in my life that I have in my life right now if that hadn't happened. And while it sucks, and she misses her cousin dearly because he was practically her brother in everything but blood. She knows that that event ultimately leads to her finding her home. But it doesn't mean that it doesn't affect her, and it's hitting her harder this year. In part because it's like, he would be 30, she just turned 30. Like, this is the time where, like, he'd be settling down. Maybe starting his family, having kids of his own, being settled in his career. And she is feeling, you know, hella guilty that she is the reason why he is forever 18. You know? She carries that guilt with her always. And, like, he is part of why she went for EMS in 3.0. Because becoming a medic in New York was always his goal in life. He wanted to be a professional paramedic in the city. And she took that from him. So she kind of lived out that dream for him, albeit not in New York. But she did live out that dream for him. Because in her mind, it was the least that she could do. Also, there's a little bit of miscommunication between Mason and Veronica, because Mason thought she was going to Chumash, and she's like, huh? I'm not going to Chumash, I'm just wandering. We're gonna stop here and take a photo. How to tell that Veronica is in a really awful mental state 101. She's been posting a lot of landscape photos on Twitter. When she only really does that when she's like feeling down. It's one of her quirks. Tanner knows. He's called her on it a couple times. Has called her to check on her when he sees her posting photos like that on Twitter. Because he knows her well enough at this point to know that, like, that's what Veronica does when she's sad, when she's down, when she's just feeling awful. whichever one is the majority is what we go with on this decision. The ones have it. We gotta go to Grapeseed. We gotta go to Grapeseed. We have to go to Grapeseed. You'll see why. You'll see why. That is a No, we want to go with a more natural. Not her natural, but a natural. There's some necklaces. And we need long sleeves because of her fucking tattoos. I need something she would normally not wear. Kiki, is that you? Pants. Got the new ones. And then undershirts. shoes. We need shoes that she would normally not wear. She's stealing Kiki's fit. She's stealing Kiki's fit. No, she wears Converse way too much. Crocs, clearly. Clearly, Crocs are the answer. Actually, I think we are gonna go with those ones. We can always have her fishing heels. Like, there's still gonna be some giveaways that this is Veronica, right? This is unfortunate that the cut does not work with this shirt. It's so unfortunate. The biggest one being the helmet. I mean, she's not gonna wear the helmet. Like, I think they're still I don't think it's like done being fixed yet. What is wrong with her eyebrows with these sunglasses? Might change her eyebrows at some point. Oh my god, she's ignoring doctor's orders. Throw back to Blonde V. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go with this one. No one will ever know it's her. This is V's I'm going off the grid, nobody bother me until I'm ready to people outfit. Don't talk to me. and do another roll because I need to do something. Okay. No one would ever suspect that this is Veronica. No one would ever know that this is V. Nope. How would they know? Her incognito fishing fit. Gonna change up the music once she reels in this fish. It's a yellow perch. Let's see. Let's see. Country, country, country. Maybe not this playlist. 2010s. Let's go. Yeah, we'll go 2010s. 2010s country's always a vibe. There's a bunch of people on a boat nearby. Empty. Out to the day I die. Why is Wally calling? Hello?
Hey V,
Hi.
how's it going?
What's going?
Okay. How you feeling? Feeling any better?
Feeling fine.
Feeling fine, feeling fine. All right, all right. Okay, well we're all pushing in Chumash if you wanted to come hang out. We're all super low energy though.
Mason's also mentioned you guys are pushing too much several times.
Several times? Wow.
Yes. I
I didn't
know where
know
you guys are. If I wanted to be there right now, I would be.
that. Okay, fine, dude. Don't come then.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm a little snippy today.
It's all right. Okay. Well, what are you doing?
Stuff?
Stuff?
Hmm?
Okay, well be careful doing stuff.
I'm always careful.
Like fucking ocean dumped again.
I don't think that's gonna happen. If I get ocean dumped, I did it to myself.
What are you doing, man?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
Just so we know we're a general idea of what you're doing or where you're at, so that if anything happens to you, we know.
Nothing's gonna happen to me, though.
You never know.
I'm by water.
You're by water. Okay, you're fishing.
I didn't say that.
Makes sense.
I just said I was by water.
Okay, V. Well,
But yeah,
we're
I
gonna.
am fishing.
Yeah, I could tell. I could imagine. Okay, we're gonna be in Chumash pushing. Stay safe.
Okay.
All right. All right. Bye bye.
Bye. Now if he's like, man, I should just stop fishing. V and her vagueness. V's concussed, going through a depressive episode, and also, anniversary of her cousin's death is tomorrow. She's fine. She's thriving right now. That's fair. Chiliad sounds like a good time. change because fucker's gonna come looking for me. If he's already unhappy, he's not gonna be happy if I'm not looking like me. Also, if I'm not wearing my helmet. V was always gonna be the drama the next 2 days. In regards to how she's acting. She's baby. She's baby who doesn't know how to properly deal with emotions. She doesn't like that Mason is accusing her of lying. I do, however. I had a different incognito fit for V, for when she just wants to lay low. Gotta find an outfit to get rid of. We'll get rid of this for now. No, we don't want the fucking helmet. And then we'll put that on. It's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Because it's true, she doesn't lie to him. But she did get snippy with Wally. Like, she will cop to that. She got snippy with Wally. Because she's like, this is now the 3rd time I've been told that you guys are pushing in Chumash. If I wanted to be there, I would be. Like, this is one of those days where V is just like, if I wanted, like... She's like, if one more person fucking tells me that you guys are in Chumash, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Granted, like, she's too drunk to kind of put together that, like, if now a second person is saying, hey, you know, we're pushing in Chumash, like, everyone's here, they probably would like her to come to Chumash, but Drunky McDrunkerson over here isn't gonna do that, because she's Drunky McDrunkerson. I know how to type. But like, just like if I wanted to be there, I would be. I'm sorry. This is classic Veronica when you think about it. And like when she gets like this, it's usually better just to leave her be. Let whatever she's dealing with run its course, and eventually she'll be like, yeah, no, I'm good. She is being extra bitchy today though. No helmet. Like she is being such a bitch for no reason. Well, not no reason. I mean, given the time of year, given the shit that's been going on with Kiki, she's just a powder keg of emotions right now. If Mason called her, he would have known in a second that she'd been drinking. Like, he would have known in a second that she was drinking. Hi, Sackmaster. V's just vibing. I mean, I guess technically she's not fishing. She's sitting near where she likes to go fishing. But still. How many bottles does she have left? She has 10. That helped nothing. Time for another photo. Smashing. Yeah, you are dead. V still hates Bob Sterwin. Because, like, after Sanguine, all the comments he'd make about EMS with bombs pissed her off so bad. The heck is BBMG? If you smoke someone, bring them to the BBMG at CNC. Is volunteer EMS working properly? Oh god. Stop. Rock bottom. And now V, like, especially doesn't want to be around anyone, because now she's like, well, I feel embarrassed. Because I got snippy with a Wally for no good reason. And, like, I think part of it, too, right, is V's kind of used to people just accepting that she's off on her own and doesn't, and like not asking questions. Is they would also never be around if they did it. Yeah. But I think part of why V got snippy is the fact that she's not used to people actually giving a fuck. Now she just feels like shit. Because, like, when you think about it, right? A lot of the people around V, why the fuck am I getting a phone call from Jacksonville? A lot of the people around V just, like, go, oh, it's just Veronica being Veronica. You know, either she'll end up in the hospital in, like, 45 minutes, or she'll let us know where she is when she's done being a dramatic bitch. But like she's not used to people giving a shit, like, and like pressing, like, no, like, where are you in case something happens to you. Kiki will do it from time to time, like if they're on the phone and she's like, hey, I'm on my bicycle. But like now she can tell, like, she's upset Mason. She does not like that feeling. Granted, she did give him a warning that, you know, she's not gonna be in the best frame of mind the next couple days. So he did have that heads up. But like, she's still like, I don't know why Wally called me after Mason called me. Like, Mason called me twice to tell me where they were. And like, it did start as a miscommunication. Cause Mason thought that she was gonna be at Ouch. And V's like, I wasn't going there? It's like, well, where are you going? She's like, no destination. Does she ask, are you mad? Does she ask the question that is probably going to trigger a fight? Does she ask the question that's probably going to trigger a fight? She's gonna, there's a couple ways she could ask it. Are you mad? You're upset with me, aren't you? Why do I have a voice? Oh. Fine. It's... Don't know why it's... Yes? Hello?
What's going on?
What do you mean what's going on?
Why are you being so vague about everything?
Because I just want to be alone?
Mm,
What?
okay.
I don't think
No,
I was being that vague. Told Wally
no.
I was fishing.
Yeah, he did.
Why do you say it like that?
I don't know. You're just very vague about your answers.
I'm always vague about my answers.
Y- Yeah, but you have a concussion, and that concerns me when you're vague about things 'cause I need to know where you are.
Fishing.
Yeah, where are you fishing at?
On the Alamo Sea?
In a boat?
No?
Okay.
I did get a little too snippy with Wally.
Yeah, you said you got angry with him. It's very, very much not like you. It's why I'm worried.
I didn't mean to. You had already called me a couple times and said the same exact thing that you guys were fishing too much. So I was
Mm-hmm.
confused about why he was also calling me to tell me where you guys were.
Well, can't Wally call you too to check in?
And yeah, but like, you'd already checked it on me like not that long before.
Yeah.
So I may have gotten a little too snippy.
Yeah. Is that because you're drunk?
No?
You sure?
I don't know why you think I'm drunk.
Maybe it's because you've been drinking shot after shot
Huh?
for a minute now.
Where are you?
Do you want me to come down there or do you want to come to me?
How long have you been watching me?
Long time. Really shouldn't post pictures of where you are if you don't want people to know it.
Hmm.
That's what I was worried about. You got
What?
angry with Wally. It was not like you. I knew something was up. I left almost immediately.
Hmm. Sorry.
Not your fault.
Hmm?
It's not your fault.
What do you mean it's not my fault?
It's not your fault that you got snippy.
It is my fault that I got snipped.
No, it's not your fault that you got snippy. Because if that's the case, then you end up blaming yourself for drinking. And it's a sickness.
I don't think I should move right this second, if I'm being honest.
That's okay. I'm here.
You you full on went incognito,
Yeah, I committed.
unless that's what you were pushing in.
No, I changed specifically so you wouldn't see me by chance if you did.
I heard a bike,
Yeah.
but I was like, nah, it's fine.
I was riding to the fishing spot, and then I saw your picture go up, and I knew exactly where you were. By the railing right there.
I do mean it. I don't lie.
Well, you did.
I did.
You did lie.
I,
I know why you did, though. I'm not mad at you. I'm frustrated that you didn't want to share that with me. But I understand because you feel almost embarrassed by it. Right?
it was doing so good for so long.
I know, honey. But it's okay, you know? I knew that this was a possibility when you got drunk the other night. That once you slip, it's hard to pull yourself back up. And I don't mean to try and put you in a box or say something about you, but you wanting to immediately be by yourself and then, you know, be vague about things that meant you were trying to hide something. You are always vague, but you're not always snippy.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize.
I pulled you away from everybody.
You didn't pull me away from everybody. There were cops in Chumash. Everybody was leaving.
So, I'm a fucking mess.
You're not a mess. You're a human. There's a difference.
I didn't want you to worry.
I have a bit of unfortunate truth for you, darling. You ready? I am always going to worry. It does not matter if you are riding the highest of highs, if you're at the lowest of lows. My concern for you stays the same. I want you to be safe. I want you to be happy. I want you to be healthy. I want that always. And it may be overbearing at times. I may sit on a rock and watch you drink. but I'm always gonna worry. So I don't want you to feel like you can't tell me things because you don't want to burden me or make me feel some type of way. But I know that you feel the exact same way that I do about that. Right?
Yeah.
You're always going to be concerned about me, no matter what. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. Just everything is catching up to me.
Well, you don't have to do it alone. You know that, right, honey? This time of year is always rough, and then add in all the bullshit. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you take like a little staycation inside for a little bit.
Oh,
What do you think?
I don't know. Where are we going?
To the bike.
Hmm?
To the bike.
I can't believe you came out all the way out here and just watched me fucking drink.
Well, if I came out and just grabbed you, you would have never told me. Was what I did toxic? Yeah. Yeah. But I only did it because I know you do the same shit to me. But yours will be followed by you hitting me.
What?
You would slap the shit out of me.
I would not.
Oh? What did I
What?
tell you the other day? What did I tell you the other day about me being toxic?
You'll be toxic if it gets results.
Here we are.
Is it really toxic though to come
Stalk
find
my girlfriend?
to go find your girlfriend? Is it really that toxic?
I mean, I
You
sat on
were really far.
yeah, I parked behind the rock here. I walked. Those are incredibly easy to find you when you do things like that.
I know.
Should also be a sign.
Hmm?
I said, me doing this should also be a sign.
Stop doing that.
Be more careful if you're doing that. Maybe post it after you moved.
That's what I've been doing usually, but I was too lazy to move.
Ow. What the fuck? I'm gonna go get you some water, okay?
I owe Ollie an apology.
I'll apologize. He's not mad at you. He was just worried.
Even without the alcohol, sometimes I get like this, right?
You just want to be alone. Yeah, I know. But I could tell the difference. Veronica, you act as if they don't know you. Like I'm ignorant to your habits or who you are. I know you pretty fucking well. And I'm well aware of sometimes you want to be alone. And this was one of those times, but it was different.
Hello. How are you? I got cut by my own knitting needle last night. The knitting circle was at my house this week too.
I think I'm just really used to people being like, "Oh no, I get it," and they don't get it, and they get mad at me when
we tend to use
I
razor
do
blades for the sacrifice.
the thing that I warned them
I probably don't need a
was
tetanus
going to
shot, but I'm
happen.
gonna go to the hospital just in case. I'll let you know.
I'm sorry, I lied about the drink.
Okay.
It's not okay.
It's okay. I'm telling you it's okay.
I don't like lying.
Moving forward, you don't have to, right? Listen, you're never gonna. There's nothing you can do that's gonna run me off. There's nothing you can do that's gonna scare me away or make me angry to the point that I don't want to be with you anymore. If I get angry, I get angry. I've been angry around you a lot,
I know.
but I always come back around. No?
I just never want you to think that I don't trust you or anything like that.
It was never about me feeling like you didn't trust me. It was about me feeling like you were worried that I would be upset.
It's usually how this thing goes.
Why the drinking?
Then I don't have to feel anything. Just ignore it.
You're gonna feel like this until you talk to Winston, aren't you?
It's about a lot of things. Survivor's guilt is a hell of a thing.
I know, bro.
That's about the stuff with Kiki. It's anxiety.
Why don't we just go to bed? Yeah?
You will have confidence to Ollie before I go to bed.
Wait, where's that? Do you want me to call him and see where he's at? Hey, where are you? Okay. You wanna come by the clubhouse? Okay. Okay. V and I are about to go to bed. She wants to say hi before that happens.
I'm not gonna ask questions.
What?
Did you not see that plane just like burnt
Oh
up?
yeah. Alright, I'll be right back.
Let's see. So she posted that photo 30 minutes ago. That's when he got there. That's when he got there. V is terrified of pushing him away. But like, the big thing for her is she doesn't want to be a disappointment.
Hi, V.
Hi, Wally.
Nice helmet.
Hmm.
Got a new one?
Yeah. I'm sorry I got snippy.
No, dude, it's okay. It's all right. No problem.
Yeah, I shouldn't have gotten snippy.
Hey, it happens. It happens to the best of us. It's all good. You know, understand shit's tough right now and frustrating, and I've had a lot of shit going on, so it's okay. But we definitely shouldn't take it out on each other. That's definitely really important. If we get upset, we should talk about it and you know, vent it out.
Hi, sorry, that was Simon. What did I miss?
Apologizing to Wally. Got a little snippy with him on the phone. No, more than a little snippy. But
I mean, it's okay. It's no problem.
I told you it would be okay.
Yeah, just next time, you know, let me know. Be like, hey, I'm in a really bad, you know, mood or headspace today, and I won't bother you.
She was worried that you'd be upset.
No, I'm not upset.
I think everybody, you know, last week was really tiring. This week is proving to be, you know, a little tiring as well. You know, we've all been going through it. We just, you know, we shouldn't be, you know, pointing it at each other, you know, which is like really hard to do because we spend all of our time together. So
Yeah.
like shit happens.
And you saying something slightly with a tone isn't gonna make me like upset, you know. It happens.
I'm still gonna feel bad.
Don't feel bad. It's all good.
You also got hit in the head and ocean dumped yesterday, so you know you got like a little bit of slack.
Yeah,
you
you
got
get
I
you get a
feel
little
like I
itchy.
wasn't there,
Yeah.
but you know,
the tiniest bit of breathing room about
yeah,
it. Like you can be a bitch kind of thing, you know. It's okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
but
a little bit.
doesn't mean I don't feel bad about it.
That's fair. I feel like garbage.
Pull it together, man.
I'm trying, dude. I'm trying. I've been awake since 2 a.m.
He was spying on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lane mentioned that. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Just by the way,
Yeah, I know.
like I'd do it for sure, but like
Yeah,
you're crazy.
yeah. I would like I said this to Veronica, but I'll be toxic if it gets results.
He spent at least 20 minutes watching me sitting on a rock.
He said,
Well, if I was a killer, she'd be dead. Thank God it was me. That's all I'm saying.
What can I
fair.
say? Old habits die hard.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
want you to die hard, so maybe don't twat out your location anymore.
Hey, I've seen that movie now.
Pretty good, huh?
It was okay.
Like Joker for a moment.
Not Joker build. Simon needs help down at the tow lot, and then Wally and I were gonna go sign into Sandy. If anybody wants to come.
I'm about to not exist.
Okay.
But I'll be back around later today.
Okay, I'm probably not gonna be around, like late this evening, but
Then I'll tag in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
That's good.
sleep well, y'all.
Later, guys.
Bye.
I can't wait until we have a house to go into.
Wouldn't that be nice? Huh? Also, I don't want you to have to go to sleep just because I'm going to sleep. I said that, but I don't really want you to do that if you don't want to do that.
I'll lay down for a bit. Besides, there's a tavern that's calling my name.
Oh.
Cute little D&D inspired visual novel calling my name.
Fine.
And I'll probably drive around and trying not to let myself spiral.
Yeah.
That's the...
Is that really that bad what I did?
I don't think it's that bad. I would have done it.
Yeah, but just because you're into it doesn't mean it's not toxic. I should clarify.
I mean, what does it say about me that I'm okay with the fact that you did that? But like at the same time, I would have done the same thing. So is it really that toxic?
Yeah, here's the thing. You would have done the same thing. You would have ran down yelling at me the second you see me do something stupid. You, Miss
You've-
Westfield, have a bit of a temper.
I keep mine in check.
Yeah, but if I pissed you off,
It's a coin flip on what would happen.
I think for certain.
Okay, so you
Lose your
were
shit.
pissed off.
Oh yeah, I was mad.
Hmm?
I was mad. Yeah.
I'm sorry I made you mad.
It's okay, honey.
Was it because I was so vague with Wally?
Here's why. Because I was texting you and you were saying that you were fine, right? And I believed you. And then I said, I don't know about it. Wally, you call her. See how she's doing. And then you got snippy. And I was like, she's lying to me. She's not okay. I don't know. She would never yell at Wally.
I'm sorry.
You're fine, honey.
I was just also confused about why Wally called me, and was just like, yes, I'm aware you guys are in Chumash.
I just had a gut thing. That's all.
I guess I can understand why you would feel that way. So she... I don't know why you thought I was going to the house.
What do you mean?
Like when you texted me to let you know when I got to Ouch, I was like, I don't know why you think I was going there.
Well, the way you were talking was like you'd be there in a minute, and I didn't know. Like, you
No,
were
I
going through or
said
not.
I thought you guys were going fishing. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll see you guys later. So I was going off.
Oh, I
my...
thought I read it wrong. That's on me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I feel really shitty, and that it's just a fact. I know I'm talking in circles now. But it is just a fact that I feel really shitty, and I want to say I didn't intentionally lie to you, but it was like a I don't want to worry you kind of lie to you.
Lie's a lie, darling.
And even that makes me feel like shit. So I don't think I'm gonna be doing that one again.
Hey, don't feel bad. It's okay.
Yeah, but then you got mad. And...
I was frustrated because you weren't telling me that you weren't okay. Because how can I help if I don't know? You know?
Yeah, but I have a hard time telling people that I'm not okay.
Well, I'm not people. I'm Mason.
I know.
And I'm yours. So
I know.
there's a few people in this world I belong to, and you are one of them.
I know.
Okay.
Head in then.
Yeah. I'm gonna run to my apartment and get some stuff. But
Good
I'll see you
news.
later,
I'm on the
okay?
first floor today.
Hell yeah. Alright, I'll see you in a minute, honey.
Where are you at?
5th floor A.
Oh, we're going in the same building.
Yeah.
One day, this is not
One
gonna
day.
be a problem.
One day we'll just walk into our house.
One
and go to
day,
sleep there.
we'll just walk into our house. You're not gonna have to go grab stuff from your apartment or make phone calls.
Yep. Alright, honey. I'll see you in a minute.
Yeah. Alright. I love when keys lag. I would like to change her into her pajamas, please. And here's the thing. She really does feel bad about lying to him. And it gives her anxiety. Like, she always says, like, I'm never going, like, I don't lie to you. And then she went and lied to him. And it's like, well, that's a lie because you just lied to him, bitch. But I think it is the fact that she has this anxiety around, she has this anxiety, around people, not leaving her. It's like anxiety around the idea that she's disappointed people or that she's upset them. Tavern talk. Like, there's a reason, right? That, there's a reason that, wow, I lost my train of thought. She the part of the reason.
Once upon a time, in a world far, far away, in a realm ruled by dragons and magic. Well, actually, it was this land specifically. Not that far away. Let me start over. Once upon a time, somewhere in Gaia. Not that far away. There was a tavern.
I can't tab out. That's good to know.
My tavern. A place for anyone looking for an adventure or a quick refreshment. A place open to everybody. Even jackdaws, I suppose. But I'm not just your typical innkeeper. My drinks are infused with magic to aid ambitious adventurers on their quests. To make sure they always return victorious. Big shoes to fill, I know. Then again, what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, so I found this game on Steam today, and it, like, just came out yesterday. So, let me know how the volume is and stuff. Ooh, pretty. Can't complain. How about you, Fable? All fine and dandy? Yes, yes, all fine and dandy. I had such an exciting day. Really, really exciting. Did you go on an adventure? Even better. I took a walk around the grove, and then I replanted a mushroom that had fallen over. Oh, that's adorable! Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster, or a mushroom mimic, maybe a gnome. Did it? No, but I got to take another walk around the grove. And how was it? Great! I got to see the same stones, the same trees, the same, I'm not pronouncing that, Hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon, the same moss. I even got to water the asters. They didn't really need it, but I was there, so sounds very exciting. Who am I kidding? My life is as exciting as a roasted nut. Nuts are healthy, very thrilling in sauces or as a snack. The various types of nuts, walnuts, peanuts, hazelnuts, ugh, hazelnuts. I'm allergic. Oh. I didn't know that. Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. And hey, at least something would happen if I ate a nut. Just not something very fun. Anaphylactic shock and all that. Does that count as an adventure? I mean, in death, maybe. No, I think that counts as a mistake. So what you're saying is that you're missing some spice? Oh, no. I have a very sensitive stomach. I don't think chilies would help me much. Though I'm very good at growing Phoenix chilies. I was talking about the spice in your life. Ah, oh, that's what you meant. Well, yes. Yes, exactly. That's it. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, no dragons. Just a lot of salt. I'm like a bland soup. So a classic case of boredom. I see. Do you know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life? Like, life isn't bad, but also not particularly fun? Have you tried adding some zest to your soup? Huh? Drama, buzz, excitement. Something fiery. Go to the theater or a gala. Arrive in a hot air balloon. A hot air balloon? Don't they fly up really high? Yes, I think that's the point. Ah, I'm afraid of heights. and of people and of actors. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing, but what is singing if not telling a tale? How can I sing of things if I never lived through anything? What do you mean? Well, day in, day out, I live in the same green soup of routines. Sure, I have my forest and I look after it, but I want to get out there and see something. Like, for example, listen to this song I started writing. Ooh. I wish to be a hero, slaying mighty drakes. I wish to meet a pretty nymph, resting by the lakes. A pretty nymph? That's pretty daring. Of course it is, that's the point! Enjoying themselves in water. The sun shining through the treetops, making the stream glisten in fragmented light. A divine beauty. I would love to sing about the exciting magical things I encounter. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. Not a lot of songs you can write about that. I wouldn't mind a jingle. I'll think of one. Can I mention nymphs? I'd prefer if you didn't. Okay, maybe one day I'll get to offer them their own jingle. In the meantime, can I offer you a drink? Yes, I'd love a drink. The usual? Yes, please. That means a swift strike, in case you forgot. Thank you for the reminder, Fable. It's my favorite. It always makes me feel like a featherlight nymph on floating waves of a sunny lake. Do you want to be with a nymph or be the nymph? Both? But mostly I want a swift strike. Message received. Although, I was wondering. I've been coming to your tavern for so long, and I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Could you show me? Really? Yes. What should I do? Do I need to put on an apron or summon a familiar? How do I summon a familiar? Just follow me. Welcome to my drink mixing nook. So this is what it looks like back here. Hello, Andu. Careful, I haven't fed him yet. Where do we start? Well, usually I start by figuring out what my patrons want. To make sure I don't forget what they ordered, I take notes in my journal. Let's have a look. If I want to look for specifics, I check my detailed notes. I do keep a log, just in case. When I'm sure I know what was asked of me, I browse my recipes. Can't you just freehand mix something and see what sticks? No. I like to mix and match for more varied results, but a right balance is crucial, so I stick to my recipes. When I've settled on one, I can use the chalk to draw it on the board. What if you pick the wrong one? I can either erase it with a sponge or just pick a different recipe. My ingredients are stored in the 5 bottles on the right. There's dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, and charisma. I think dexterity sounds like the tastiest. I had a feeling you might say that. If I mess up, or want to redo my drink for any other reason, I can simply feed my mistakes to Andu. Once I'm done, I ring the bell to activate the primordial vortex. Actually, I don't need to bore you with the magical details. Just try making a drink. You've got this. Kinda makes sense to me. Yeah, right? This is so pretty. Wow, it actually does teleport. Of course it does. What did you think was happening? I thought you were just very good at sleight of hand. I see. Well, give your creation a taste. That's delicious. I made that? You made that. Thank you for showing me the ropes. Thank you for your enthusiasm. These adventures you dream of, aren't you scared they'd be the end of you? Maybe. But how would I know if I never try? Do you actually want to try? Well, yes. I want to tell great stories. But what? Never mind. Oh? How can I help you? A drink. For you? Right. What kind? Drinkable. Very specific, thank you. How about a spoken heart? Some charisma couldn't hurt. Sure, whatever. This is really cute. This should be digestible. Maybe even tasty. Thanks. Almost washes away the memories of that banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon at night. And her bone-shattering song of sorrow. Almost. A banshee is haunting the lonesome. Hopefully hyperbole. Oh. That's sick. Infusions. Oh? Okay, Fable is an elf. Okay, they, them. They are 110. They're a ranger. They're neutral good, and their arcana is the Hanged Man. Fable Verafina is a ranger taking care of the Ashen Grove. They're a sweet and gentle soul and a regular at the Wayfarer's Inn. They dream of being an adventurer, but are troubled by a severe anxiety about, well, everything really. Their nut allergy probably doesn't help either. Okay, I really fucking love this. I really fucking love this. Oh my god. And then the rumors, and okay. Okay, this is adorable. All right. The brooding type, I see. What are you thinking about, Fable? Just dreams. Yours or someone else's? Mine. Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Why can't I be like that? Isn't that up to you? I wish it was. My brother says my dreams are a fool's errand, that I'm running away from where I belong. We are rangers, Fable. We belong to the woods like the stream that ripples down the mountain. Or the birds in the trees. We keep the balance. It's what we're meant to do. And that's what you want to do? Yes. No. Not really. I want to experience things outside the safe borders of the forest. I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom will feel like bliss. I want to be brave and strong. And I want to sing songs about my adventures that make other people yearn for that same freedom. Of course, I could never leave the Ashen Grove behind forever. It's my home. But there's nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? I mean, my brother looks after the grove as well as my sisters. I think it'd be fine without me. Then you should do what your heart desires. Will it stop aching then? Oh. Oh, they're breaking my heart. I think so, yes. What if it's wrong to leave though? What if destiny never meant for me to leave? What if it did? That would be a dream come true. Be your own genie, Fable. Your adventures start with you. Thank you, Innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of my day. That's kind of sad. That the Innkeeper's the most exciting part of their day. Ooh. Greetings, traveler. How may I help you? You own this establishment, Innkeep? Last time I checked. With whom do I have the pleasure? The name's Carolyn. I'm butchering that probably. You can call me Care or Lynn. Couldn't care less. Nice to meet you, Care. Lynn. What can I do for you? Perhaps something to drink? You do the thing with the quests, right? So they say. Do you want one? You can have a look at my notice board. Ugh, no. No quest for me. But I may have one for you. Or your notice board. Tell me more. Heard of a werewolf making trouble up in Trigarin, terrorizing farmers, tearing sheep apart, the whole program. A werewolf? That's news to me. Listen, me too. Didn't see one in almost a decade, and that was far south, and I am not pronouncing that. Been wondering if it's the same one, just moving up, like a nomad. I thought the werewolf hype died along with that one romance novel. Ugh, you mean the one with the vampires? Think so. Nah, that just split society into two camps. Team werewolf or team vampire? Which one are you, Innkeep? Is it the fur? Thanks. Neither. Questionable experiences with the other camp more so. I'm itching to ask for details. Don't. How about you? Wouldn't you like to know? Yes, that's why I asked. Keep guessing. Has anyone ever told you that you could pass as a werewolf? Yes, all the time, at least twice a day. Only downside to looking like a wolf is getting mistaken for one. I see. Is that why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself? Yes. No. I'm just afraid he might look a little too much like my Uncle Dragon. Would feel bad slaying that fella. You know, hunchback, hairy, crooked teeth. Is that a werewolf or just Uncle Dragon? You can't tell. Same fate befell Aunt Olga. I'm sorry to hear that. Nah, that hag had it coming. Never fall behind her grooming schedule, or before you know it, the next wannabe Van Helsing will strike you down with a silver arrow. Do the Van Helsings also hunt werewolves? Don't know. Don't care enough to check. Either way, that southern werewolf, yeah? Right. Anything else that might help others get done with it rather swiftly? Fetch. Pardon me? Should they get into a dangerous situation, they'll just have to start playing fetch. That works? On any dog. Trust me. Good to know. Thanks, Carolyn. It's not that hard. It's either Carolyn, Care, or Lynn. Gotcha, Lynn. Alright, Chief. You got a name, or is it just Innkeep? Just Innkeep for now. Playing hard to get, I see. Well, Innkeep, then before I venture on, you got a drink for me? Of course. What would you like? I'll take something powerful, something with a whole lot of strength. And don't you dare give me any of that watered down muck instead. Just want to check something so quick. Okay. Strength. Feel like, yeah, Southern Brawler. Southern Brawler is a perfect combination of offense and defense. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. All right. Oh. Okay. There we go. A little bit there. A drink with 0 water, as requested. Not bad, just what I was craving. Thanks. Where will you head from here? Haps back west through the Ashen Grove. Got some business to take care of. What kind of business? Personal business. Care to elaborate? No. But you won't stop asking until I do, will ya? No. My cousin claims her crops are being stolen by undead snails. Obviously, I'm pretty sure she's hallucinating. But I did hear some folks complaining about an undead uptick in the west, so might as well humor her and make sure she hasn't turned into an undead snail herself. Something like that. It's odd, ain't it? Resurrecting the dead. It's certainly unconventional. That's one way to put it. I think there's not much use digging up the past. It's just gonna open wounds you stapled shut. Or eat your face. The past haunts everyone willing to listen. Would you mind talking like a normal person? I ain't exactly up for philosophizing. You started this conversation, and I'm ending it. Alright, well then. If you find any more rumors from me or need aid, don't shy away from coming back. I'm more of a lone wolf, don't do groups, but sure, for more work I'll be back. I'll be waiting. Speaking of rumors, you know how to turn them into proper quests, right? Don't want them to go to waste. I could use some help. Fine, I guess I've got a few minutes. Let me see your setup. This is where I sort all the rumors I've collected. I also keep them written down in my journal so I don't forget. Smart. Think the next best step would be sorting and matching the snippets on your quest page. Just drag them over and make sure they're all for the same quest. Otherwise, you'll end up confusing adventurers. Once you're done, select the quill of yours and it'll be written up. Got it? Got it. Thank you for your help. Put it on my tab. That's not how that works. Good night to you too. Alright then, let's assemble this quest. This is really cute. Act 1, The Wayfarer's End. 2, Prelude to Bravery, 58th of the Wake. Okay. Lynn is chaotic good. It is geographically and culturally divided by the large mountain range, stretching over a significant portion of the continent. The Republic's western side is so expansive it's divided into northern and southern half. Fable! What do you have there, Fable? I found this on your notice board. It says a werewolf is terrorizing Tregarin. Is that true? It is indeed. Have you sent anyone after it yet? Maybe that hooded guy from yesterday? Not yet. What kind of hero are you, looking for? One who knows their way around difficult terrain, woods even. Preferably one who is good with a bow. One who tells me they want the quest. Ah, I am good with a bow. Yes, Fable. And I know my way around any woods. I know, Fable. And maybe I want the quest. Just maybe? No. Not just maybe. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. And then I step into your tavern and the quest practically jumps out at me and I think, hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's near a forest. You know forest. You live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves, but slightly scarier because they're also human. But you've talked to humans before. And you've got silver arrows for your birthday last year and they're just collecting dust in your room. And I thought I could ask you if anyone had taken it yet. And then I didn't think that far ahead. I see. Or rather, I did, but then I thought, what if I take the quest? And then I have to go on the quest. And I have to fight the werewolf or talk to the wolf, which is worse. Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me? And what if when I try to shoot it with my silver arrow, I miss and shoot a tree instead? And then the tree would be mad at me, but it wouldn't really matter because I'd be dead because of the werewolf. That took a quick turn. So maybe I should put the quest back. Fable? Yes? Do you want me to tell you to take the quest? Maybe. I can't make that decision for you. Neither can I! Whenever I have to make a difficult decision, it's like I freeze in place. Okay, Veronica. And suddenly, I'm unable to move until someone makes a decision for me. Okay, Veronica. Like a slime. A frozen slime that can't move. I've met slimes less anxious than you. You've met slimes? God, I adore Fable. What the heck? My tavern is open to everyone. Oh, right. What do slimes drink? Water. More slime. Bones. You sell bones? Only to slimes. Ah. Maybe you'll be able to add my bones to your menu soon. You'll just have to pick them up from the forest floor. I think I'd have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up free bones. Why are you so anxious, Fable? In general? I think answering that would take up more time than we have to spare. About taking the quest, it seems to me that you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead. Oh. Well, I do want to go on that quest. Werewolves may not be the best muses, but it would make a great start for a song, right? The prelude of an epic. Fable, the protector of the woods, the world, the worms. The worms? They seem like they need protecting. But every time I think about embarking on a quest, and I start to think more deeply about what might happen, all my bones start to shake and I feel dizzy. Is there something making you feel like you might fail? Aside from the bloodthirsty werewolf? We don't know what it's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice. It might. Well, heroes have history, right? Great feats they can look back on to prove their bravery. inspirational adventures that remind them of the light in the dark. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets, like the Mayor Morgan incident, or my first encounter with the Amaranthine Hydra, or the reason why nobody wants to spend time with me. The Mary Morgan incident? Yeah, the Mary Morgan incident. Didn't you hear about that? Oh, thank Gaia that word didn't get around. It was my very first adventure. The chance to finally escape from the daily grind. What happened? An adventuring party was on their way, passing through the Ashen Grove. Due to the Sylvan spirits, it gets fairly foggy at night. And the fog bears great danger to anyone who isn't acquainted with the spirits who call it home. So they wanted guidance from a local ranger. A merchant up in Tregarn recommended me. I agreed to help, of course. My first adventure! Yay! I was so excited, but also very, very nervous. So of course it had to go wrong. I think it was nerves. Why were you so nervous? New people! Seasoned adventurers! One stronger than the next, all in shining armor and armed to the teeth. I wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way. How did it go wrong? I felt their condescending glares on my back as I walked them through the woods. Of course, I don't know whether they actually glared, but my fear got a hold of me and I led them astray. I must have blacked out. I've never gotten lost in the woods before, but this time I did. I couldn't see well, there was blood rushing in my ears, and I felt dizzy. So for some stupid reason, I led them along a path no one should ever take. Past the river banks of the Shivermere, home to the Mare Morgan. You know of the Mare Morgan, yes? The wrathful spirit known to drown men. Not sure if she really differentiates between Drengers, though. For some stupid reason, I led them right into her arms. I got scared, and in the end, they had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally found a way out when dawn broke. And the fog ebbed away. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey. And I silently bid my farewells when we reached the other side of the Ashen Grove. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still the laughingstock of every one of their gatherings. How am I ever supposed to set foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, it could have been worse. I could have led them right into the arms of the wyvern chimera that resides in the Quag Mangrove. They say it has a taste for adventurers. But you didn't. But I didn't. Your first encounter with the Hydra? Well, just a day after it arrived to guard the portal to the Dream Plane Avalon. I wanted to be polite and neighborly, so I brought it some homemade biscuits. I burned them a little in the oven, but I thought since it has fire breath, it wouldn't mind. So I approached the Amaranthine Hydra, and I have this whole speech prepared about how I'm looking forward to having it around, and how its green scales match my hat. But it was so tall and intimidating that I forgot all about what I wanted to say. So I just set down the biscuits and smiled awkwardly. It looked at my biscuits and then at me, and it said, "By the rivers of the stars stands a man who reads the firmament's past. Some things are as sturdy as the gilded ice. Some things are as changing as Leviathan sea. All chimeras hate mice, all hydras love tea." I thought to myself, wow, the Amaranthine Hydra has given me a riddle, a quest. Maybe this shall be my first adventure. But I couldn't figure out the answer, so I left, and I tried to solve the riddle for 3 days. I was too ashamed to step in front of it again, lest it know that I was not worthy of its wisdom. But then I couldn't take it anymore, and I ran back, apologized, and begged it for the answer. Turns out, that's just how it speaks. It wanted tea. Oh, poor Fable, man. Fable is just a mess. Did you get some for it? Yes. Then you completed its quest. 3 days late. If it had needed an antidote, it would have died. What halves are about as useful as an antidote when you haven't been poisoned? They changed nothing. I suppose you have a point. Why does no one want to spend time with you? Because I'm unlucky! I'm unlucky, and whenever good things are supposed to happen, I ruin them. Okay, Veronica! Jesus fucking Christ! Why is Fable Veronica? I'm unlucky, and whenever good things are supposed to happen, I ruin them. No matter how easy things might be, nothing seems easy enough for me. Imagine there's one nail sticking out in the whole kingdom. Everyone would pass it by, except for me. I'd get caught on it and trip my coat. Did that happen once? Once? I wish it had just been once. Seems like my life only follows the path that's the most embarrassing. Or dangerous. Or dangerously embarrassing. The curse of ill luck follows me wherever I go, like an adventuring companion who secretly wants to kill you. No one wants to hang out with someone who naturally attracts bad things. You're too harsh on yourself, Fable. Am I? See, just last week, I wanted to gather fresh flowers. The daffodils are blooming, and they make for a nice bouquet, you know? Or hair accessories. They always calm my anxiety when I have them around. But me being me, I confuse them with their evil twin, the weeping amaryllis. Now guess what I spent the whole day afterwards doing? Weeping? Like a baby all day long. When I plucked them, they released their spores and I started crying. I suddenly felt all the sadness of the world rush over me. I've never been so heartbroken. I'm sorry. That sounds horrible. It was! Between the tears and the sobs, I managed to make a tincture out of hogweed. It eased the pain, but the tears wouldn't stop until dawn. I'm so silly sometimes. There's nothing wrong with picking flowers. There isn't they're the wrong flowers. Imagine if I had offered them to the adventurers, or even worse, the Hydra. That would have been so embarrassing. I don't think gifting others flowers to make them a little happier is embarrassing. And it would have made for a good story to laugh about together. I don't think they would have laughed about it with me, more at me. Maybe they would laugh with you if you chose not to run away. You seem to assign a cruel sense of humor to people that haven't actually shown you such a thing. Not everyone thinks about you the way you think about yourself. That would be nice. Innkeeper? Yes? Do you like spending time with me? Yes, Fable, I do. Really? Of course. Seeing your face in my tavern brightens even the cloudiest of days. Please never stop coming around. I won't. You make me feel a lot less alone. That's because you're not alone. Not as long as my tavern and I are here. You better not go anywhere. Not planning on it. Anyhow, you seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem here. But how can I not be, when everything I touch falls apart? You know that isn't true. You're right. I'm a great gardener. Everything grows around me. But I seem to just get smaller. Except zucchinis. I can't figure out how to grow those. So in a way, I'm like a zucchini. I'm insecure because I don't know what I'm capable of. You'll have to find that out then. Like, on a quest? For example. Don't you think I'm a little underleveled? Do you think that will change by sitting around? I guess not. Someone has to help those people, right? What if I don't and then no one else comes around? What if I'm the only chance they got? But what if I'm not? What if there's someone better? The best thing you can do is try to help them. So what if another adventurer swings by and they're able to make the situation better? Isn't that a good thing? 4 hands are better than 2. Who knows, you might even end up forming a party. Oh. And besides, if it's a perfect hero they want, they'll be waiting forever. I didn't think about it like that. Maybe I shouldn't decide to give up before I even try. After all, I am a very fast runner, so if I screw up, I can just run away real quick. That's the spirit. Okay, I, Fable, a great gardener and, future hero, charmer of nymphs, am going to embark on this quest and save the villagers. And I shall return victorious. Did I do it right? Yes. Good job. I leave the quest in your capable hands, brave adventurer. Would you like a drink to aid on your journey? Yes. Do you have something that can make me more nimble and quiet so that the werewolf won't see me coming? Something with a lot of dexterity. If I want to fight, I'm going to need that surprise round advantage. Or maybe something that can help me with diplomacy? Perhaps it's just a hungry lost lichen after all, and it only needs a pep talk and a hug. Maybe we could even be friends. But I would need something with a lot of charisma for that. I will leave the choice up to you. Just make sure you don't pick a random recipe. Please give it to one of the abilities I asked for. Remember, your choice can influence my fate. It could change the entire outcome of this quest. But of course, I'm sure you're already aware of that. Sorry for backseat mixing. Oh god. Is it possible that Fable dies if I pick wrong? Alright. Let's see. Part of me's thinking dexterity. This should do it. No, not yet. But I feel faster. More agile, swifter with my bow. Like my arrows could find any werewolf's heart. I'm sure the bravery will come later. I think that's your anxiety. Maybe. I'm not feeling so great all of a sudden. Much better. Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking about how much your words helped me yesterday. Now I'd have to thank you properly if I ever did end up taking a quest, so... I brought you some phoenix chilies from my garden. They seem like something you might enjoy. They possess natural magical properties. If you plant them in the right soil, they can grow to be fire resistant. And consumption can pass it on to mortals like us? Exactly. I thought they might go well with your drinks. They will. Thank you, Fable. That's a very thoughtful gift. Yeah, I think we're gonna get through this day and then I'm gonna call it on stream because I am feeling gross. Since I'm waiting for another shipment of infusions in a few days, I'll take a look at them all together later. Oh, of course. I'm glad you like them. Maybe I'll order a drink with some next time. But first, I have to complete my quest. I'll see you post-victory. I wonder how Fable is doing. Maybe they'll find some new ingredients for me, although probably not. I hope my shipment arrives soon. This fucker again. You again. Me again. And who are you? Someone who wants a drink. What kind? Drink. Yes, I get it. Could you try being more specific? That Smoking Heart one tasted fine. Thank you. Spoken Heart just for you. Maybe it will help you find more words. Good attempt. Perfectly drinkable. Might make me come back for more. Might not. Thank you. Enjoy. Charming. Oh, new people. Careful, you'll step on my cape. Oh, shush. Greetings, travelers. How may I help you? Ugh, not another one of those empty babblers. I can confidently say I'm more than empty. That's what they all say. Seems like they've given ye some more dialogue options than most, but that don't convince me yet. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Of course not. Probably forgot to give you enough intellect. Would surprise me if there's actually a brain inside that skull. I'm sure there is. Have you checked? No, but I can assure you I'm different from your average background character. Sure. I must agree. You look much more delicious than they usually do. Thank you? Though I should let you know I'm not on the menu. Don't worry too much about him. He's a tad quirky. I see. That thing on your shoulder, is it quirky too? What thing? Oh, my cape! Your cape? That's not his cape. That green fella on his shoulder is an ooze, or what's left of it. And the rest of it is on you? Pretty tough to clean off. May I ask how that happened? You just did. Maybe I can offer you a drink in exchange for the story and your names? Yes, I love stories. Well then, may I have your name? No, but I shall tell it to you. I'm Sir Alphonse Louis Frederick Duquette Dusong. It's long for Kyle. Kyle? Kyle. Well, Kyle? What kind of drink can I offer you? Blood. Or if you're out, I would also settle for something that tastes like blood. Or looks like it. Red is my favorite color. I'll look for something with red in it. That. A little bit of that. And a little bit of this. Some almost blood for you, sir. Oh, thank you kindly. This looks delicious. It also tastes very delicious. Very alive. Maybe as a chaser, you could let me have a bite? No. Okay. And now whom may I offer the second drink? Rhea Frostgrip. Nice to meet... Yeah, skip. Just serve me something strong. Something that feels durable, tough, like the mountain caves of Ur. One of those frosted lagoons looks close enough. Coming right up. Taste of Ur, just for you, valued customer number 2. Oh, are you hitting the placeholder text? Let me try. I see ye are many things, but not a liar. Tastes like a pile of rocks, just how I like it. So Rhea, Kyle, what about that Westfield story? Fine, I guess you've earned it. Alright, picture me, deep in the mountains of Dulvermere, with my trusty axe and a good drink by me side. There I was, minding my own business, digging for the good stuff, you know. Hit a gold vein earlier and deemed myself the luckiest dwarf of all time. Had a real big old pile of gold. And suddenly, this big ooze comes along and slurp, gone it was. This is a very boring story. Perhaps we could go for looking for my cape now? It's nearly sunrise. And? The sun kills you? Oh, right. Did the ooze also eat the cape? Yes. No. Oh. Anyways, I wouldn't call myself the best warrior. But when that ooze slurped me gold, I had to do something. So I took me shovel and dug and hit until there was nothing left of the ooze anymore. Well, almost nothing. So did you dig out your gold? Silly food. She dug out me. And guess what he was clinging on to? The gold? Oh yes, a big gold nugget should be enough to get me to Beruvia. And perhaps it can even get me a dandy new cape. I don't think so, Sunshine. We had a deal. Ah, we did? Please allow me to ask a question. What was that deal again? I get you to Barovia so you can participate in your fancy vampire banquet, and in return, I get the gold. What about my cape? Where did you last see your cape? Don't even bother, it's a lost cause. We looked everywhere on our way here. Fought cursed chests, many-eyed monstrosities, undead goons. I started to wonder, where in his life did this man put his cape? Where everyone puts their cape. Do you know where I put me capes? Where? In a wardrobe. Oh. So you can wear them inside the wardrobe land? What? No. Kyle, maybe we could find someone to retrieve your cape for you? We could? Phenomenal. I could put out a quest for you. But for that, we'd need a little more information. Good luck with that. First, I need to know where you last saw your cape. I was getting ready to go to the annual vampire banquet, hosted by Lord Strutton Beruvia. While getting dressed, I realized I couldn't find my cape. My first thought, of course I cannot find it. The cape of invisibility is playing tricks on me. It's quite moody sometimes, which is truly unfortunate when you want to wear it for an important event. We all know how important a fancy cape is for flaunting your vampire status. Of course. Then what was the last vampire event you wore the cape to? My wedding. Your wedding? When I married my sweet Evelyn, I simply had to wear my most treasured cape to show how important she was to me. Evelyn, the vampiric Countess Evelyn residing in Marrow Castle. That would be her. Congratulations. Are you still married? Ugh, of course not. I hate her, every inch of her body. Turns out she just wanted... Spit it out, leech. Oh. What? My cape. Ah, rats, here we go again. My sweet Evelyn stole my cape. What now? That little, mean, vicious, beautiful beast. Her. That thief of thieves robbed me of my most precious possession. Wouldn't that be your heart? No. I had that taken out centuries ago. But my cape. I could never live without that. Oh, sweet, sweet Evelyn. How could you do this to me? I trusted her with all I had. That's rough, buddy. Perhaps, Innkeeper. That's your name, right? No. Oh, my deepest apologies. What is it then? I don't think it's time for that yet. Names are valuable currency, after all. For some types, indeed. But you mustn't be so mysterious to a new friend. All my friends call me Innkeeper. Ah, in that case, I shall not disrespect your wishes. Well then, Innkeeper, do you think there's a courageous adventurer out there brave enough to retrieve my precious cape for me? I'm afraid that my sweetest Evelyn will kill me on sight if I ever set foot in her villa again. Yes, I think we can find such an adventurer. We're setting up that search right now. So, where could a brave adventurer find Marrow Castle? Deep past the abyss of dread, at the foot of a mountain range that looks like a witch's bosom. Bosom? I can talk today. Towers the mansion of my dear Evelyn, Queen of Darkness, Temptress of Men, Flamenco champion of 1467. The right hero should be able to outsmart her and escape with their life. But be wary, she bites. And she may be invisible now. Alright, I think I've got everything I need. I'll write up a quest for you. I'm sure you'll have your cape back in no time. I hope so, that reminds me. Not another cursed monologue. And keep quickly another drink. I don't think I can make it through another tale of woe without some artificial stamina. I need another lagoon. I'll see what I can do. Yeah, I think after this day finishes, I'm gonna end stream and go lay down because I feel so sick. Some liquid stamina for a valued guest. Let me try. You got it right again. I might even last till dayfall with this. Kyle, would you like another drink as well? No, I cannot drink now that I'm consumed with thoughts of my love's betrayal. Oh, that ails me so. Everything ails you. The whole way here you were complaining about having to walk. My bat form doesn't work like it used to. I'm out of practice and the slime weighs heavily on my shoulders, and my back is all itchy. Why the dragons? Could it be because you insisted on sunbathing? Oh. Right. Innkeeper, do you have a drink to protect me from the sun? Perchance something that would also moisturize my delicate skin? I'm afraid not. Oh. That reminds me. My Aunt Mathilda used to harness the power of chimeras to life for sun protection. A chimera? A thing, a beast made out of several animals. Got it. Got 3 heads, all made by the dragons to guard Gaia, like to eat people for breakfast. I'm aware. I just didn't know its saliva could be so useful. Ah. If only I hadn't eaten that delectable bear chimera in the Scarlet Caves, I could have asked it for a sample of its saliva. I'm sure that would have gone over well. Actually, I might know where to find one. Really? Will you get it for me then? No. Oh. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Miss Frostgrip, dear Estrella, perhaps we can alter our deal? Oh, nay. Forget it, I ain't going. With nothing on me but a shovel and ooze goop, I'd be no match for such a beast. No problem. I can make it another quest for my trusted board. And when will it be done? Tell me, when can I walk among the mortals in the glistening sunlight once more? As soon as a fearless adventurer picks it up and succeeds, especially that part. Splendid. Did you hear that? A quest just for me. Let's leave it at 2. Say, Innkeep, while we wait for someone to do his work for him, do you perhaps have a room or 2? Possibly a room without sunlight. Wouldn't want Snow White going up in flames over here. Sure thing. I've got a couple barred up rooms. You can stay there. How much? You can pay when you leave. Grand. Seems like they gave you more personality than usual. Keep it up. Maybe you'll become a real girl one day. Thank you. Enjoy your stay. You too, tasty creature. Alright. We are going to send it on to Adsto. I haven't rated him in a hot minute. He's over on Onyx. Gonna send it over there. He plays Tommy Malarkey on both Nopixel and Onyx. Tommy Malarkey being one of Veronica's adopted siblings.